It was a quiet night. Maria was stretched out on the couch. The TV was on, but nothing really held her attention. Her eyes were tired. She kept staring at the screen, just waiting for sleep to come. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. Not loud, not clear, just an uncertain tremble in the silence. Maria's eyes widened. She glanced at the clock. It was late. Reluctantly, with a hint of fear, she got up and slowly walked toward the door. She looked through the peephole. There was nothing there. She was about to turn back when the sound came again. This time, she gathered her courage and opened the door. The street was empty and silent. The only thing she saw was a black cat sitting on the steps. Its eyes shone in the darkness of the night. Inside her head, she laughed softly. "Yeah, sure, you're the one knocking." Moments later, moonlight spilled across the bed. Maria lay down, scrolling through her phone. Suddenly, a tall, strange shadow crossed the pale light. She jumped up and looked outside. It was the same cat, now sitting on a tree branch, staring straight at her. She closed the curtain and went to sleep. The next day, near sunset, on her way home from work, she saw a woman standing by the street. Her eyes were completely black, no white at all. Something about her gaze felt deeply wrong. Maria felt uneasy and quickened her pace. Behind her, the woman spoke. "Enjoy your last days." Maria barely caught her breath before reaching home. Her heart was still pounding. As she arrived at her door, the same cat was there on the steps, watching her as though it had been waiting all along. She felt sorry for it. She opened the door and the cat walked inside. It jumped onto the couch and sat there. An hour later, Maria prepared food for herself and the cat, but when she returned, the cat was gone. She placed the bowl on the floor and called out to it. She ate her dinner, but there was no sign of the cat. She searched the rooms. Nothing. As if she had imagined it all, as if there had never been a cat. Exhausted and frustrated, she gave up and decided to get ready for bed. She went into the bathroom. While brushing her teeth, she felt something standing in the doorway. A tall, horrifying shadow. She turned around quickly. There was no one there. She went to bed. Before she could even settle in, her eyelids grew heavy. In the darkness, she caught a glimpse of the cat's glowing eyes in the corner of the room. But sleep fell on her like a crushing weight, and she lost consciousness. Maria fell into a deep sleep. In her dream, she stood face to face with a black, tall, broad-shouldered creature. It spoke. "You let me in. I need a new body. Prepare yourself." Maria woke up screaming. Her heart felt like it was about to stop. She rushed to the kitchen and drank a glass of water. The creature's twisted face was still burned into her mind, when suddenly she felt something beside her. The cat. It twitched, stretched, and transformed into a tall, broad-shouldered figure. It was the same creature, the same demon. Its eyes burned like fire. The glass slipped from Maria's hand and shattered on the floor. Moments later, her eyes slowly turned black. She was no longer Maria.